In the spring of 1881, the quiet farming community of Davis Junction, Illinois, became the unlikely battleground for one of the strangest railroad conflicts in American history. The late 19th century was the golden age of railroads. Across the Midwest, railroad companies raced to build tracks, connect cities, and capture valuable freight and passenger traffic. At Davis Junction, two rival railroads found themselves locked in a growing dispute over a critical crossing. What began as a disagreement over railroad rights soon escalated into a full-scale standoff. In March of 1881, crews from the competing railroads began using locomotives and railcars to physically block one another. Trains were positioned across tracks, engines stood face to face, crews refused to move. The conflict quickly attracted attention from across northern Illinois. Freight shipments stalled. Railroad officials exchanged legal challenges while workers maintained their blockade on the rails. For nearly 3 weeks, the situation remained deadlocked. Residents gathered to witness the unusual spectacle. Newspapers reported on the confrontation. What made the conflict remarkable was that neither side was willing to back down. Instead of lawyers settling the matter in distant courtrooms, the battle was being fought directly on the tracks at Davis Junction. As days turned into weeks, pressure mounted on both railroads. Businesses depended on reliable transportation, and communities throughout the region felt the effects of delayed rail traffic. Eventually, legal rulings and business realities forced a resolution. The blockade ended, trains began moving once again, and normal operations resumed. While no major battle was fought and no shots were fired, the Davis Junction train war demonstrated just how important railroads had become in 19th century America. A dispute over a single crossing was enough to disrupt transportation across an entire region. Today, trains still pass through Davis Junction, and most travelers are unaware of the dramatic events that unfolded there more than a century ago. Yet, in 1881, this small Illinois town became the center of a railroad war, a conflict that showed how fiercely companies would fight for control of the rails that connected a growing nation. For a brief moment in history, Davis Junction was where the trains stopped, the nation watched, and the railroads went to war.